MarTech.com. Manage your marketing technology stack and websites in one solution. Is this your reality in marketing technology management? Different Excel sheets, different tools, no overview, no transparency. Wow, that's terrible. We have a solution for you. MarTech.com. Add your marketing technologies and websites. Work with your team to inventory existing systems and tools you use. You should add software as a service tools, enterprise solutions, self-hosted platforms, any free or paid systems. Collaborate with your team and technology owners to audit and update your marketing technology stack. Document your marketing stack. Start building a knowledge base of the processes and workflows, user guides, how-tos, reference documents for all your MarTech right away. If need, use custom fields to add important information about technologies in your stack. Business and technical owners, departments responsible for the payment, security or data privacy. Add costs, capture contracts and subscriptions. It is critical to know how much each of the technologies cost and when subscriptions or contract renewals are taking place. Work with your team and technology stakeholders to capture the terms and agreements of contracts and subscriptions to monitor upcoming renewals and payments. You should set up reminders in your email calendar or leverage automated notifications via email. Audit and optimize your marketing stack. Our dashboards dynamically updates your marketing technology stack, campaigns and team activities. MarTech.com have a lot of additional features. For example, real-time website and marketing tool monitoring, marketing technology project management, a special Kanban view, management of your agencies and software vendors, campaign management and budget tracking, task management for your MarTech team. Now let's see how MarTech.com looks like and how it works. Here on this screen you see the dashboard. On the dashboard you have an overview about all your activities regarding campaigns, regarding new technologies, regarding upcoming questions and so on. You can manage all your web hosting and service providers with MarTechs. And you can create a list very easy, so you have a complete overview about your hosting providers. Here you see the form to add a new provider. There are a lot of fields, for example, name, description, which plan do you use, data processing, do you need a data processing agreement with your provider, the website, the starting with the contract of the provider. You can rate your provider, you can add some contact information, you can add expenses, what do you have for expenses for the provider. You can add the credentials, the login credentials or FTP credentials. You can log events and issues with the provider, so you have a complete overview of the provider and the history and ongoing events with this provider. You can manage your domains, or you can add new domains with some metadata, some descriptions, starting date, ending date, contact information. You can manage your websites. Here you have the opportunity to select some templates, for example. You can add some credentials for logging into the website backend or e-commerce backend. You can create some projects, for example, if you want to use MarTech as a project management tool for your websites. Everything is possible there, and MarTech is very powerful regarding your management of websites and of your different apps. Also, you have the opportunity to monitor your website. We have integrated some special features here that you have an overview about the availability of your websites and your cloud apps. So it's very powerful, and you have this included in martex.com. Also, you can manage your agencies. For example, you can add your agency with a contact person. You can add a short description. You can select the type of the agency. You can make a rating of the agency and so on. So it's very powerful to manage all your agencies, all your software vendors you have in your company. MarTech.com is very flexible because the idea behind MarTech is that you and your requirements are in the scope of the usage of MarTech, and so you can select some existing templates, for example, setting up a new website, or you can create a new checklist template, a new guideline for your MarTech team, for example, for data privacy or setting up a new website and anything else. MarTech have a small media asset management tool integrated, for example, to add some corporate content there or some images. Yeah, it's a small feature but very powerful. The next feature is the management of social profiles, like your Facebook profile or Instagram profile or LinkedIn. You can add all your login credentials and your social pages, social profiles here in one solution, and you have every time the overview, what social profiles do your company and you have. You can add some campaigns in MarTech, so you track the campaign with the starting point and the ending point. You can track all the expenses or KPIs, so you have a lot of transparency regarding your marketing activities, and it's another nice feature of MarTech. You have every time an overview about your expenses. This covers all, for example, domains, web hosting, agencies, and so on. So you can select here the list regarding some special list points, or you can add some expenses here. This is a very powerful feature too. Then you can create new sales. For example, you have a blog and you want to create some content or you want to sell some content from your blog. Then you can track here the orders and the sale, and you get an overview about your success. The management of contracts are a very powerful feature set in MarTech, so you can import your existing contracts, or you can add new contracts. You can select the agency or the vendor. You can add the contract conditions, the cancellation conditions, and so on. So it's a very powerful contract management solution for all your contracts, web hosting contracts, agency contracts, cloud contracts, every contract you have in the meaning of marketing technologies. MarTech offers you a management of cloud services, for example, Google Analytics or some online marketing tools, data services, social media, video management tools, and so on. So you can add all your cloud services here in one place with the credentials, with the expenses, and so on. Everything on the application perspective of cloud apps you can manage in MarTech2, for example, your different content management solutions or your different e-commerce solutions or marketing automation and so on. So you have every time an overview about your actual marketing technology stack, and you can do, for example, some special features there. You can add some ratings for the apps, or some contracts for every app, or the expenses and so on. It's a very powerful solution here. You have the DNS lookup, and another feature for SSL lookup. So it's very powerful to manage these two services. At the end, you have a very powerful user and roles management, which covers all the different permissions for the different tools. So MarTech.com is a very powerful solution. You have now the opportunity to get in contact with MarTech.com, with our sales team, or you can buy MarTech.com for a special price. So the platform is very strong growing. We are adding every day and every week new features, and we want to invite you to manage all your marketing stack and technologies in one solution. Thank you for your time and your interest.